Proportional versus non-proportional relationships. U5.C1.L4. Take it away, Mrs. Benoit.
Hi. Okay, so we're going to talk about whether a relationship is proportional or non-proportional. By the end of it, you should be able to say that I can tell whether this relationship is proportional or non-proportional. It might help to know what those words mean. So let's have a look here. We have a couple definitions for you to add to your list. Proportional, it means that you have a constant ratio or unit rate. Non-proportional then is the opposite of that. You do not have a constant ratio or unit rate. So for example, if we're talking about the cost of pizza for number of pizzas ordered, if we order one pizza, it's $8. Two pizzas will be $16. Three pizzas, $24. If you find the unit rate for each of these, it will come down to one pizza is $8. These are all equal, and we can call these equivalent ratios or rates. Your book will refer to it as equivalent ratios. We can also say equivalent rates. Okay, so let's look at some example problems where you're going to have to determine if it is a proportional or non-proportional relationship. Ryan earned $36 for mowing 2 lawns and $54 for mowing 3 lawns. Is this a proportional relationship? The best way to organize this information and help you decide is to make a table. Your table can show the 2 values that the problem has given you. So in this case, we have the money earned for the number of lawns that are mowed. And in the problem, we were told that for 2 lawns, it was $36, and for 3 lawns, $54. So I've made a table and left it blank. I'm going to fill in the information that I know. In this first box, it would make sense to put for 1 lawn how much that is, but we didn't get that in the problem. So I'm going to leave these first 2 boxes empty and move on to the next 2. For 2 lawns, number of lawns goes down here, Ryan got $36. And then for 3 lawns, 3 comes after 2, he got $54. So we're looking to see if this is proportional. What's going to help us do that is to find the unit rate and see if the unit rates are equivalent. Are they equivalent rates or equivalent ratios? So $36 for 2 lawns. And remember, we use our units. We're going to divide by 2. That's going to be $18 for 1 lawn. We're going to do the same thing for $54 and 3 lawns. 3 lawns for $54. To find the unit rate, or per 1, as we talked about, we're going to divide by 3. And 54 divided by 3 is also 18, and that's $18 per 1 lawn. So our unit rates are equal, they match. And we can actually fill that into the table too. 1 lawn is $18. Therefore, this would be a proportional relationship. And then if we asked you to find the total for 4 lawns, you would go back to your unit rate and do times 4. And what is 18 times 4? I believe it's 72. So for 4 lawns is $72. This relationship is proportional, and you could say for every lawn mowed, you're earning $18. Let's look at another example. Talking about buying tickets. We're buying tickets to a King County Cougars game, and they charge $7 per ticket plus a $3 processing fee order fee, I think it should say. Is the cost of an order proportional to the number of tickets ordered? Again, you're going to make a table to help you organize your data. So we know that if you get 1 ticket, you're paying $7, but also $3 for the processing fee. So $7 and then add the 3, the total cost is going to be $10. This actually gives us our unit rate. We see that it's $10 for 1 ticket. Now thinking about that, if we were going to order 2 tickets, if we use what we learned from a couple lessons ago, we would say, we would multiply that by 2, and 2 tickets should then be $20. Let's see if that's true. If we get 2 tickets, we know that 1 is 7, so 2 would be 7 times 2, which is 14. but we have to add the $3 processing fee. And 14 plus 3 is 17. We're not ending up with the same unit rate. Because if we double our original unit rate, it should be $20 for 2 tickets, and it's only $17 for 2 tickets. So therefore, right now, we can already see that this is not a proportional relationship. And if we wanted to continue just to make sure, for 3 tickets, you would do 3 times 7, which is 21, and then add the $3 to get 24. And 24 over 3 also will not go down to the unit rate of 10 to 1. So this is not proportional. You've seen an example of each kind, so now we're going to see if you can hit the target. And you've got 2 things to look at. First, can you define these new terms that were talked about today, proportional versus non-proportional? And then can you decide if a relationship is proportional and not proportional? Here's a relationship that we have for you today. At Trauber Junior High, there are 2 homeroom teachers assigned to every 48 students. Is this a proportional relationship? We've given you some information and we're recommending you make a table to help yourself solve it. Good luck.